we're good.
Okay. That's you.
It's me.
Don't you do the intros now?
Well, I thought for the regular book, I assumed you would still do it for the bonus episode.
I can do.
I don't mind. I can do it if you want. I've got it here. I was like, are you gonna go?
You're it. You're job now.
Okay.
Maybe we can alternate the bonus episodes.
Sure. Okay. All right. Well, I'll do it this time.
Yeah.
All right.
Staring at each other.
Hello, and welcome to What We Wrote. I am Emma.
And I am Esme.
And we are two friends who have been writing together for decades. This is a special bonus episode of the podcast where we are beholden to no one. We will be talking about books in depth, our favourite or least favourite tropes, writing tips, and whatever we want, really. Whatever we want. And this week we are talking about Iron Flame by Rebecca Yarros in celebration or commiseration of the third book coming out.
Well, yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah. So we did it. We read it.
Yeah, we read it.
We read it.
So
spoiler free.
Yeah.
First section. What would you rate it?
What would I
General
rate it?
vibes.
I can't remember what I rated it. I think I gave it a 2.
Okay. Yeah.
And Fourth Wing I gave a 3.
Yes.
Yeah. So reading this book made me realise how much I actually enjoyed Fourth Wing
Yeah.
and how much this wasn't it.
No.
This was not it. Major letdown. Yeah. It went on. It was too long.
Oh my god, it was so
It
long.
needed to be half the length it was.
And what's really interesting is, like, I've seen, like, a lot of rumours on social media that are suggesting that Onyx Storm is the third one, is quite short.
Yeah.
And so I'm like,
Well, maybe she learned a lesson.
did you done fuck up with how you divided these books up?
Yeah.
Maybe? Like, if your third book is really short and your second book is really big, that says to me that you haven't done a very good job at, like, dividing your story into
Chunks.
So I don't know if that's the problem.
No,
or...
I mean, I feel like you can have varying lengths.
I feel like this was 2 books crammed into one.
Yeah.
It was my kind of...
Well, what did you rate it?
Yeah, so I also, look, you know, it was like 1.52 for me. I really didn't have a good time with this.
No.
And I was reading it the whole time, waiting for that moment where I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, because the Fourth Wing kind of started the same
it snuck up
and
on
it
you.
clawed you back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't happen.
And I just felt like I spent the whole book waiting for, like, is it going to get good? When is it going to get good? Why hasn't it got good yet?
Yeah.
It was too long. It felt like there was 2 books crammed into one, in my opinion, and we'll get into that a bit more later. And I just wanted to beat Violet's head against a brick wall the entire time.
Oh my God.
I could not stand her in this book.
No.
I was like...
She was a large part of the reason as to why I was so frustrated with this.
Yeah, I didn't mind her in the first book. Like, she was obviously a bit annoying and she wasn't, like, as clever as Yarros wanted her to be, and yada yada yada. But I didn't want to, like, actively murder her.
Off the dragon. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Carve her up and feed her to her own dragons, which was really the energy that I came out of this book with. So, real slide on the slide backwards for this one. I really didn't vibe.
Yeah,
Didn't vibe.
I agree. I want to get into the spoilers.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's
From
do
here on,
From
you've
here
been
on,
warned.
no spoilers.
All the spoilers.
And yeah, I guess we've given our ratings, so you know our basics.
Yeah, if you think this is a masterwork of fiction, maybe turn this one off.
Or, don't.
Yeah, I guess you do whatever you want. I don't care.
Listen and learn?
Yeah. Alright, let's do this.
Yeah, let's do this. Okay.
Musical interlude.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah, where do we even start?
there's a part of me that feels like because this book is so long and I'm mad about so much of it, maybe we need to try and be a bit more chronological about it than we usually are.
Right. Otherwise it's just going to be...
Because otherwise I feel like I'm going to either miss stuff or, like, I don't know. I have so many opinions about this book.
Okay, so... Alright.
Yeah.
I don't even know where to start. So, like, in the beginning... I mean, okay, so in the start...
Yeah.
I guess the main thing that annoyed me, and this is throughout the book, but
Mhm.
it becomes present very, very early
Mhm.
on, is her repetition, repeating everything 1,000 times. So,
Yeah.
like in the first chapter, obviously we've discovered that the brother is alive.
Yep.
Huzzah! And then it's just like pages and pages of Violet going, "Oh my god, he's alive! Oh my god, he's alive! He's alive! I can't believe my brother is alive! My brother is standing there and he's alive!"
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, we get it.
Yeah.
We're here.
Yeah.
We can see that.
Yeah.
Like, and I feel like that carries on throughout the book. Every
Yeah.
time there is anything remotely that Violet is struggling with, rather than really processing it, she just repeats it over
Yeah.
and over again.
And it feels like padding in a book that is too long.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be there.
It's
That's
like,
the thing.
chop this shit
That was
out.
like my first comment. It was like, this book is ridiculously huge. You could cut out at least 100 pages just by not repeating yourself so many times.
Absolutely. I mean, my first comment is, oh boy, a map and a trigger warning. We're off and running.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had less comments about stuff like that, although I definitely did notice that, and I think it definitely contributed to the bloated feeling of this book, because boy, it just keeps going.
Yeah.
Which I was just like, is this gonna, like, what the fuck is happening here? What are we doing here? My first thought was like, I did appreciate, at first, I was like, I appreciate that she didn't entirely give up on the war college concept, and Violet does go back to Basgiath.
I thought it was weird, the way she brought them back, but go on.
Oh, it's
It's
just
just like,
well.
oh yeah, they've been missing for 4 days, but we just showed up and carried on as normal, and no one questioned it whatsoever.
Well, I mean, I feel like the higher ups didn't want to admit that they tried to have them all killed, so they were just like, yeah, sure, let's brush that right under the rug. But like, I was like, at first I was like, okay, like, she's sticking with her concept. We're back at school. It's Harry Potter. You know, like, you know, all the drama happens, and then we go back to school and we finish our school year.
Yeah.
And then as the book went on, I'm like, okay, I'm feeling less and less like any of the shit that happened at Basgiath actually mattered in this book, and that entire first half of the book probably could have just gone in the bin. And we start with going to Arisha and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
the first half of the book was basically just so that she could have that stupid little Violet and Xaden being separated.
Back and forth
for like days at a time. Oh my god.
No.
The drama.
And the having, you know, and having to, like, you know, they were searching her every time she left. And all this bullshit. Which, like, fine, I guess. Like, it felt like she was like, oh, I set up this concept.
Yeah,
like,
well,
the
she spent
dragons
like half the last book setting it up.
He's setting it up, and then she's like, oh, well, if Violet doesn't go back to school, then I can't use that at all. It's completely wasted time.
Yeah.
So now she's like, I have to do this. But it didn't feel warranted or useful, really.
Yeah.
And it could have been much shorter. Like, if you did have to have her go back for, like, some of the stuff that happens, you could compress that shit right down.
Yeah.
Like, that really dragged on for ages.
Yeah.
So that was kind of annoying. I think my biggest, if we're talking sort of big picture problems, and this is something we talked about a bit in Fourth Wing as well, is everyone in this book is extremely fucking stupid.
Oh, so
like, oh my god.
Dumb.
Why is everyone an idiot? Like,
I mean, Violet annoys me the most because she's too
because she's supposed to be
super smart, and I swear to God, she's so dumb.
No, she's dumb as a brick.
She's so dumb.
She's an idiot.
Like, there's a part early in the book when I think they're talking about like the Venom and stuff, and she's like, "Oh, do you think Dad knew about all of this?" Like, he wrote you a message in a book. I'm pretty sure he knew about it.
Yeah, he's the reason you know about
exactly.
this.
Like, of course he knows about it.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, I had a note that, like, when they were first talking about the Venom with Brennan and the little war council or whatever, and Brennan seemed really shocked at the thought that the Venom were, like, teaching each other stuff, and that they were like, they had like a master and apprentice type
Yeah,
thing.
they were.
And I'm like, they're clearly organized, strategic.
Yeah, they're not like
they're not
goblins.
mindless beasts
Yeah,
or something
exactly.
like that. Like, why wouldn't they
It's clearly
be?
just another culture. It
Exactly.
smacks a little bit of
Yeah.
colonialism.
I was like,
oh, what, these savages can learn?
yeah, it was like, they're wizards, basically.
Yeah.
Like, why would you not think they were teaching each other shit? And again, Brennan's supposed to be smart.
Yeah.
And you just like, it makes you sound like a dumbass.
Yeah.
And like, it was
Yeah,
just a passing
it's that
comment,
whole,
but...
we've talked about it before, it's that whole trying to, you're sacrificing like the integrity of your character's intelligence,
Yeah.
basically, by trying to give the readers a shock or a
Yeah,
twist.
yeah.
But your
exactly.
readers figured it out ages ago,
Yeah.
and your characters just seem dumb.
Yeah, exactly. It just makes your characters
Yeah.
seem like fucking idiots.
Yeah, and that happens so often.
Yes,
with
there's
Violet.
a major
So
thing as we get towards
like-
the end of the book that I wanted to die. It was, I don't know, maybe we should just skip ahead.
Yeah, well, I was just
Okay.
thinking, so it's just on the topic of Violet being dumb.
Yeah.
Like, the whole, like, she spent, like, half the book talking about how if you bond with a dragon within your same lineage, you get double the powers or, weird shit happens.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we have known all this time that Xaden bonded with his grandfather's dragon.
Yeah.
And then she's shocked when it turns out he has
He
a
has an
second
extra
kid.
power, I know.
I'm like, duh! How did you not know?
Why are you such a dumbass? Okay,
Are
so the
you
thing that got me...
knocking the table because these are moving.
I don't think so. The thing that really got me was the wards.
Yeah.
So it took Violet so long to figure out that the wards were associated with the dragons, which I'm like, did we not already know this?
Oh, yeah,
like
that's how we got the wards.
Yeah, I
isn't
thought
it?
we knew that.
Yeah.
Like, why is that a revelation? And then when she was trying to figure out how to get the new ward to come up, it was something like, the 6 and the 1. And when she first did it, for some reason, she thought 6 riders and the stone was the 1. And I was like, why would it not be a dragon?
Yeah.
Or why would it not be like 6, as it turns out, 6 of the different types of dragons,
Yes.
and then one like super special dragon.
special
We'll get on to the fucking super special dragon in a minute. But like, it took her so long to figure out. As soon as I read that, I was like, why would the 1 be the stone?
Yeah.
In what universe
Yeah.
would that... Like, again, you just seem like a dumbass.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be smart.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if you keep saying like, oh my god, this is a revelation enough, do you think that will make your readers think that it's
No.
an amazing revelation? Because
No, yeah. That's really... Yeah, it annoys me when they try to convince the reader that it's amazing, and you're reading it and you're just like, it's really not, though.
it's really not though.
Yeah. I was going to say something else that made me annoyed when she was really just dumb. Oh, yeah, she's just really fucking dumb. There was another thing where they're still at Basgiath, and she was using, is it Jesinia?
Yeah, the scribe chick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so the Jesinia was like very clear. She was like, you can only come down at this time on these days because this is when like there'll be no one around, no one will know, it'll be safe.
Yep.
And then I can't remember what set her off, but she was just like in the middle of class or something, I think, and she just storms out.
Yeah.
Storms down to
Runs
the archives.
down to the archive in the middle of the day.
In the middle of the day, and Jesenia's like,
What the fuck
what
are
the
you
fuck are
doing
you doing here? Like, well, what the fuck are you doing
Yeah,
here?
yeah,
Like, you
absolutely.
had very clear instructions.
Yeah.
Why would you...
Yeah, so the other thing that got me, again, Violet being stupid when they were at Basgiath and they were doing the, when they had to go out with the infantry guys, and, I mean, firstly...
They didn't think to check each other's maps.
Right?
Isn't that the first thing you do?
How's that the point of this whole exercise, that you guys are supposed to be learning to work together? And at no point did you think, maybe we should work together to, like, and like, it wasn't until after they had come face to face with a dragon.
They spent
that
hours. Hours. Like,
What
I can
the
understand
hell?
maybe the first, like, half an hour, maybe.
Yeah.
But as soon as you're like, hey, this doesn't match my map, it's like, well, it matches my map. Isn't that the point where you go, maybe we should check the map?
Yeah.
Like,
And they didn't think to share knowledge until after they had come face to face with a dragon.
Yeah.
And they are standing there facing down a dragon trying to explain to the infantry guys how to deal with the dragon and, like, you know, don't look at them in the eye and don't run away and all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, you could have told them this.
Yeah, you've had hours.
Any time.
Yeah.
Why are we waiting until we are in a life or death situation? And Violet has this, like, big revelation after, like, they get away from the dragon. She's like, we should have been sharing our knowledge. I'm like, fuck oath you should have been.
Whole point
that was the whole point. You're supposed to be smart.
Yep.
I just...
Yep.
Yeah, really maddening.
What was another thing?
It's just so many things.
So many things. This is just the hate Violet section of the... Well, okay, so I guess if we're just on Violet for now,
Okay.
the other thing that really bothered me was her inability to keep a fucking secret.
Oh my god.
Zayden was absolutely right not to tell her shit.
Right?
Because every single secret she had,
Yeah.
she told someone.
Yeah, but also
Every single
did
one.
it in the most annoying way possible.
While bitching and moaning the entire time about
About
how
how
hard
to
it is to
keep
keep a
secrets.
secret.
Yeah,
It's like, this is why we didn't tell you.
Yeah, one of my first notes about the Violet and Zayden situation, which again we'll get into that, is basically like he had extremely good reasons to not tell you this information.
100%.
Firstly, you're a fucking idiot who can't keep a secret.
Yeah.
Secondly, you're hanging out with Dane all the time,
Yeah.
who can read your
Touched
fucking
you.
mind.
Exactly.
Why?
Yeah,
like,
her
Oh my god.
her anger
Yeah.
over this just was so annoying. Like,
Yeah.
she was just in
She
so...
was so indignant.
Yeah, and I'm like, honey, you're wrong.
Yeah, you are in the wrong.
You are wrong.
You
There
are
is no
wrong.
way around this.
No.
Zayden actually did
Has
the right thing.
Great reasons.
And you prove it time and
And
time
time
again.
over and over
because
again.
Every single thing he told you,
Yeah.
you told someone else.
Yeah.
Or the dragon thing.
Yeah.
Like, there was supposed to be this whole big secret about Andana being in the dreamless sleep to, you know, mature or whatever. She just couldn't be bothered writing it.
Literally.
Yeah.
Literally.
I want my dragon to be grown up. It's boring.
Yeah. Also, I don't know what to do with her right now, so we'll just pack her away
Put her
until
to
we
sleep.
need her.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
like, it's supposed to be this super secret thing that no writers know about.
Mm-hmm.
None of them.
No.
Like, Violet is the first,
Yep.
basically.
Yep.
And then Imogen
Yep.
is like,
Straight away.
oh, hey, where's Indana? And she's like, oh, she's in the dreamless sleep.
Immediately.
I'm like,
You had one job.
And then she told them, what was the other thing? They had the super special daggers that Zayden gave her.
The
venom daggers.
Yeah, anti-venom.
Anti-venom daggers.
daggers.
And she wasn't supposed to show anyone until they knew about
flashing
that.
those all
Flashing
around.
those around. She's like, oh, it's anti-venom magic or some shit. When she was unlocking the door, I'm like, again, another one. Hello. Oh, hi. Go to bed, please. Go to bed. I love you. Dale, go to bed, please. Go lie down. Go lie down. I love you. You need to lie down. Lie down.
Okay, I'll just stare at me. That's fine.
That works too.
Yeah.
Then there was another thing.
But the thing is, okay, the thing that annoyed me most about this was it was like every time she had a secret that she really, really couldn't tell anybody, she absolutely told the first person she met.
100%.
However, I really feel like she should have told Rhiannon what was going on from the start. Because she is your best friend.
Yep.
If you can't trust this girl,
If there's one person that you're allowed to tell,
it's fucking Rhiannon.
it's Rhiannon.
Right? Like, if you, or even if she had just said, look,
There's some shit going down.
Some things happened.
Must you? Christmas people.
Some things happened. I can't tell you about them because it's super, super secret. But it's all okay, and I'll tell you as soon as I can. But instead, she insisted on being like, oh no,
my
it's
friend's
fine.
distance. I can't talk to my friends. I'm so
I have to push her
lonely.
away. Everything's fine. And Rhiannon's like, everything's clearly not fine. Something's going on with you. And she's like, no, it's fine. And then she's like, oh, I have to push my friends. I'm like, you're going to
don't.
lose your friend by being a
She
fuckwit about
actually
this.
used one of the phrases that I hate most in this world, which is, you don't want to know.
Oh my god.
I'm like, you don't tell me what I do and want to know.
Yeah, do and don't
If
want.
I'm asking, I want to fucking know.
Yeah.
Like,
Like,
I
it
hate
just, the whole thing with Rhiannon just really shit me off so badly, because I'm like, she's your best friend. If you can't at least say, there's some stuff going down, I can't tell you about it just now, but, you know, it's under control or whatever. But this whole no, there's nothing, everything's fine. It's like, she obviously knows that it's not. And so you're just going to lose your friend, actually, because you've been a fuckwit about this.
It's weird.
And then just tells everybody else every other secret.
Yeah.
I hate
maddening.
it. I hate it
And
so
then
much.
and then towards the end where it's like they've been keeping this whole thing a secret with like Arisha and everything. And then towards the like I don't know, I think it's not actually towards the end, I think it was like halfway through the book. She was like, let's just tell the entire school.
Yeah.
It's like,
Okay.
okay. I mean, I guess it kind of worked out, but like,
Well, yeah, in the like least climatic.
yeah.
I was like, oh, I actually like I had a note. I was like, oh, maybe things are gonna get exciting now. Like we're, you know, the whole school is leaving.
Yeah.
We're taking all the like the baby dragon riders out to Risha. Like least like so anticlimactic.
You just get
They
to-
just left.
Yeah.
They literally just left.
And
I was
then you
like,
just get to watch them rebuild the school from scratch.
Exactly. Okay, so while we're ragging on Violet, the other thing that really shit me about this book was it seemed like there were moments where Violet was starting to come to the realization that like Basgiath is a cult and like the whole War College situation is like
Horrendous.
And it's like actually it's terrible that like this is like done to all these people are killed and all of this kind of stuff. But then every time she's in the vicinity of the Griffin Riders, she immediately is like, rah, 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 Basgiath is the best, we're the best, we had the better training, like, we're so good. Like, she did the same thing with the infantry guys. She's like, they have uniforms, what dorks. Like,
you guys all wear black.
yeah, exactly.
What is that if not a uniform?
Absolutely. You know, she immediately like defaults into this like patriotic rah rah rah. We're so good. We had better training.
There's a spot I can't remember where she basically defended the fact
She
that,
does.
that they all died. She's like, well, if they didn't die there, they're just gonna die out there anyway. So what does it matter?
Yeah.
I'm like, no, that's not how that works.
That's not how
if you
that
train them
works.
properly here, then maybe they won't die out there.
Exactly.
Like,
yeah. And if you're fighting a war, maybe it's better that people die actually fighting that war than before they even get
there. Yes.
Like, but yeah, she defends Basgiath to Rhiannon.
Yeah.
She defends it to the Griffin Riders.
Yeah.
She and I'm like,
Someone who's so smart, not so great with the critical thinking.
right? And like, there's a few moments where I'm like, babe, you're so close to realizing what's going on here, and then you just like straight and like fly off in the other direction because you're just like, nope, don't want to think about that too hard.
Yeah.
You're like, oh my god.
Why?
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah. So she can't keep a secret and she's dumb as shit.
Yep.
It's basically.
And also, she's a massive shithead to Xaden in this book.
Yeah.
She treats that man like dog shit.
Yeah. I will say the one thing that I feel is a bit of a rort from Xaden's end is that he demands her to say that she loves him when he hasn't said it. Like, I feel like that's a bit rich. To be like, you have to tell me that you love me. I'm not going to say it though.
Yeah.
That seemed a bit crass to me, but in every other aspect, yes, absolutely.
I was pretty on Xaden's side most of the time.
So was I.
I was like, and with that, I'm kind of like, okay, you've given her like everything, and she's not even going to give you this one thing in return. And she was blatantly using him. The man is clearly head over heels for her, and she's like, no, it's just sex. We're just gonna have. I'm like, don't have sex with him. And then be like, oh no, but it's not a relationship, we're not in a relationship. I'm like, he's in love with you.
Yeah.
Either cut cold turkey and just say no, like, you know, until we sort this out, we're not together, no sexy times.
Until I come to my fucking senses.
Yeah, exactly. Or you get the fuck over yourself and like forgive him because he's in the right and you're in the wrong and you suck. And just get back together with him. Like, I know I said when we were talking about Fourth Wing, I was annoyed at how quickly they wrapped up their fights and things, but now I'm like, I take that back. This has gone on way too long. I'm so sick of listening to Violet whinge.
It was just the fact that the basis of it was just so
stupid.
Unfounded.
Yeah.
Like, it made no sense.
Absolutely.
Like,
that was 100%, like, it wasn't a genuine argument.
Yeah.
It was Violet being a fuckstick.
Yeah.
Like...
Oh, I just thought of another thing that Violet did that was dumb.
I fucking hate Violet.
I know, there's like 600 pages worth of it. But the other thing that really annoyed me was when it happened twice. The first time was when they were all whisked off to be tortured for training.
Oh god.
Torture school, basically.
Yeah, torture school.
Yeah, because the only way you can learn how to be tortured is by being tortured. And they're like, okay, we're going to torture you all. But before we start, here's the little snacky snacks and a different drink. Why don't you all drink up?
And they're like, okay.
We want you feeling nice and, satiated before we torture you. Because that makes sense.
Yeah.
We don't want you to go in being tortured while you're hungry.
No.
Wouldn't want that. That's not realistic. No. So they gobble up these things repeatedly until they're like, oh, I wonder if it's the drinks. I'm like, no shit. And then after she's had this happen, so she knows that this is a thing, someone in a courtyard, I can't remember who it was, someone she knew, it was the professor that she liked, can't remember his name, comes out and randomly in a courtyard and says, here, have a drink. And she's like, oh, okay, thanks. I'm like, you did not just drink something that someone randomly handed you.
Yeah, when you know that there is a poison that will block your connection to your dragon or whatever the fuck it does. Like...
What?
Yeah, I know. She's just so stupid. She's so stupid.
So dumb.
It's
and I think that was after, because was the torturing thing after the torturing thing was after the
infantry.
The infantry thing. So
yeah,
she knew then too.
She knew then too.
That it was a thing.
That it was a thing. Yeah. No. At no point did it occur to her that maybe
we should
would use that again. Yeah. Stupid. She's
maddening.
She's so stupid.
So dumb.
Actually, while speaking about the torture thing, one of the things that I found really, really annoying about this book is that I feel like Yarros really sets up these, like, quite brutal situations and then really shies away from actually writing it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I felt like, especially when Violet went in to be tortured, like, she's like, yeah, and then they tortured her.
Yep.
No further questions.
Fade to black.
Fade to black. And I'm like, you didn't have to torture her.
Yeah.
So, like, if you don't have the stomach to torture her and to, like, write it into your book, don't put it in your book. You know what I mean? Like, there was definitely other ways. And, like, you've already created this all these mind-altering drug poisons.
Oh, it's the thingy, isn't it?
Yes.
Leo was hunting beetles.
No, that's worse. Yep. She's already set the scene that she has, that they have drugs that can do things to your mind or whatever like that, sever your dragon connection or whatever. So just do something like that, like you didn't have to physically torture her. There's other ways that you could have tried to get that information out of her without actually doing that if you didn't want to write it.
Yeah.
And it just feels like it really cheapens the whole thing.
Yeah. And I don't know. Also, I kind of found like the presence of healers and stuff also just was like, it took away any real sense of risk. Yeah, because...
We'll just fix that.
Yeah, we'll just fix it.
Put you back together.
Yeah.
And now they can bring people back from the dead, apparently.
Yeah. That's that. But yeah, like I find that really takes away a lot of the real angst about the torture because like pain sucks, but it is just pain.
Yeah.
And if you know it's going to be fixed very soon.
Yeah, exactly. It's transient.
Yeah, like, you grin and bear it, you deal with it.
Yeah,
kind
exactly.
of thing. Like, it's not, like, it sucks.
Yeah.
Sure, but, I think torture comes from the fact that they're getting you as close to dying without doing
actually
it.
killing you, yeah.
But there is still that inherent risk that you will expire.
And like be or survive but be mutilated in some way.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I was licking my toes.
Oh.
Yeah, and
Speaking of torture.
it does, yeah. It does kind of make, because I feel like that whole scene is the whole scene is to make Violet seem like, oh, she's so tough, she's so strong, she survived the torture, she never gave anybody up, kind of thing. And it's like, it takes away some of that by being like, well, she knew she was going to be.
Yeah. Also, especially in like a school setting.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, that's
a school
that's
setting.
Fucking insane.
It's weird.
That's,
Again, but Basgiath is great.
It's
guys.
great. We love Basgiath. This is not fucked up at all.
No sorry.
Okay. And Dana. I said this in fourth wing.
You hated her.
I hate her.
Why
is she here?
I don't really have that much of a...
She's
here because she's the super special dragon.
Done anything though.
Oh, the thing that annoyed me about Endana though is like, so the whole thing about like she's a baby dragon but they're not allowed to tell anyone.
Yes.
Right. The problem is she is going to grow up.
Yes.
And everyone knows that Violet bonded with a gold dragon.
Yes. And when that dragon is no longer gold,
what are they going to think?
They're going to be like, oh hey, Feathertail's a baby dragon.
Yeah. Like it's not so, it's a very
obvious.
Yeah, so like they're being so secret, and same with like the Dreamless Sleep Endless Sleep.
Yeah, or whatever the fuck it
was.
Yeah.
Like, we can't tell anyone about it, but then again, she's just missing.
Yeah.
And then she shows up a completely different dragon.
Yeah.
They're going to be like,
Because not everyone's as stupid as Violet is.
Exactly, yeah. So like the whole thing just seems super pointless. Like, I feel like for this to have worked, she would have had to bond Endana very early on and not told anyone.
Yeah.
So that she was secret from the get-go. Yeah. And then randomly just shows up with another dragon when she's fully mature.
Exactly.
That's the only way you could have conceivably done this and kept the secret.
Yeah, absolutely. The fact that Endana was hanging around all through Fourth Wing is like, now everybody knows about the Golden Dragon.
Yeah.
And
she's not going to stay gold.
She's not going to stay gold. So
people are going to figure it out.
Yeah.
One way or another.
Yeah, exactly. I just feel like Yarros was like, wouldn't it be cool if she had a second dragon?
Yeah.
And then once she started writing, she's like, I don't know what the fuck to do with the second dragon, but I want to keep her around as like she's literally a Deus Ex Machina.
Yeah.
She's a walking Deus Ex.
Yeah.
Like, she just pops up when, conveniently, like at the end of Fourth Wing, it was like, conveniently, it would be great if we could stop time right about now. Oh, here's Endana to stop time.
Yeah.
And then at the end of this, like, conveniently, we need a, like, fucking rainbow dragon. Oh, look, Endana's here. Yeah. She's not here throughout the entire book. She does literally nothing. The whole thing with her having a gimpy wing really just feels like, again, an excuse to keep her out of the way so we don't have to deal with her all the time.
Yeah.
And like, they make a big deal about how, she'll never be able to carry a ride. Violet has another dragon as well. Like, Violet doesn't need to ride Endana. She has Tan, who's probably faster and better anyway.
Yeah.
So like, why is this such a big deal? Like, it sucks that she can't fly properly, but like, the carry on about how she'll never carry a rider.
Like, carrying a rider is like the only
purpose for a dragon would want to do.
Yeah.
Like, maybe she doesn't want to.
Yeah.
You know, maybe she wants to just go and be a free self, you know. Like, it was very stupid. And of course Endana is like a super special.
Yeah. She was always going to be.
Multicolored dragon. Fuck off, God.
And isn't she the rarer tail as well, like a venom tail?
Yeah, she's like a venom spike tail or some shit like that.
Yeah. I don't have that much feeling about her as you do. She's there.
That's the thing though. Like, it just feels. I don't know. I guess from a writing perspective, like, I really hate superfluous
Yeah.
bullshit, and I'm like, and Dana is superfluous bullshit.
Well, up until the point where she's critical to
Up
the
until,
plot.
yeah, exactly. But then that annoys me more because I'm like, just dig yourself out of the hole like the rest of us do.
Yeah.
You know, there's a reason that Deus Ex Machina is a trope, and it's not a good one.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
We don't like that shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's just, the whole Andana thing just really annoyed me.
10 on the other hand.
10, I fucking love 10. There should be more of him in these books.
Yeah.
Like,
Love him so much.
MVP, best character.
Love him.
10 and Zayden. The
yeah.
only reason I didn't throw this book across the room.
Yeah, I love 10. There's a scene where is it the principal that for some unknown reason has it out for Violet?
Yeah. The general guy.
The general, is it general?
I don't know. I can't remember.
The mother's the general.
I did write it down.
I think he's a commander.
Something like
Something like that. I don't know, military rankings, whatever.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, you better make sure that gold dragon's here.
Yeah.
And Violet, which to her credit, never asked. I like that.
Yeah.
And then he's like, oh, I'm going to punish you. And Dan's like, the fuck you are.
Yeah. Yeah, I also wrote that down. I was like, from a strategic standpoint, probably not the best move. You've definitely made an enemy here, but fucking
But
baller.
also, I support that 100%.
Like,
I'm like, this is absolutely not helping the situation, but love it.
But it's a vibe.
Yeah.
I wrote the same thing down. I was like, Tan, you're a fucking boss.
Yes.
And I love you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Lie down. Go to bed. Nothing's happening.
It sounds like something's happening.
I love you.
Oh, I love you.
Go lie down. If your tail wasn't so noisy, I'd just ignore you. But
Well, the other thing I kind of liked, just while we're talking about things that we liked, it's a short list, but
yeah.
I did actually like towards the end, because like the whole thing, right, was that they were basically pretending that the Wyvern don't exist. They were acting like they were myths, essentially, right?
Yeah.
I loved it when they dropped Wyvern carcasses
that was
in the Navarre borders.
Yeah.
I loved it. I was like, that is classic.
Yes.
I really like that.
That was a great tactical move.
Yeah. Just be like, oh, these don't exist.
Yeah.
That's
what you gonna do about it?
I thought that was really, really cool, actually.
Yes. Yeah, I did like that as well.
Yeah.
The other thing that I did kind of like, that Dane came back to the good side.
Yeah. And he did it in a fairly decent way. He was still his usual dickish self.
Yeah, he was still annoying.
But
he did make the right choices.
But he did, come round in the right kind of way.
Yeah, I agree. I was like, she could be really boring and just like lean into like Dane's bad guy now.
Yeah.
You know, we hate bitches all hate Dane.
Yeah.
Like I still hate Dane, but like I did appreciate that he saw his childhood friend getting tortured.
Yeah.
By
someone he was supposed to
someone who was
look up
supposed
to,
to be
basically.
a
mentor or
exactly. And he was like, nah, fuck that.
That's not right. It's a shame it took that.
It's a shame it took him so fucking long.
He got there.
He got there at the end, and I do appreciate that she did write that in a quite realistic way. Like I kind of feel like she gave Dane a bit of a like sunk cost fallacy. Like he kind of to a certain point was like, I've thrown my lot in with the administration, and I've given. Like, I fucked everybody off by doing that, so now I kind of have to stick with it.
Yeah.
And then it got to a point where he was like, oh no, I can't support this. I can't do this.
Yeah.
And then, flipped.
Yeah.
And I was like, I appreciated that. I thought that was a good move.
And it meant...
Good character choice.
Good character choice. And I was glad that it didn't immediately spike up the triangle again. Because I was a little bit...
yeah, we're busy doing that in the other direction, aren't we?
Yeah.
With the fucking X.
Oh, yes.
Zayden's fucking ex.
That's the whole thing.
That whole thing. Yeah.
And that was another row that fucking Violet was dumb as shit. So, like, Kat is, like, clawing all over him.
Yeah.
And, like, basically pissing on him.
Yeah.
And previously, was it Bodhi, the poor man's Liam?
Yeah.
Was like, oh, I've never seen him this way except with Kat. And then Katrina, or whatever her name is, comes up and she's like, oh, I wonder who it is. And then it takes them like 5 chapters before she's like, oh, that's Kat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
throwing herself at Zayden.
Yeah. That clearly has some sort of history with him.
With him, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be him.
Yeah,
that'd be her.
amazing. Yeah.
So annoying.
I mean, my my notes here did make me laugh. So I was like, oh god, she's Zayden's ex. I just know this is going to be maddening.
Mm-hmm.
And then my next note is, okay, I gotta admit that was handled with more maturity than I expected. And then I have a brackets note. I take this back. Violet soon goes back to being an absolute fuck about this.
The only reason it was handled with maturity is because she didn't
didn't
know who she
realise.
was. Yeah. The thing is though, like, you know, they're supposed to be like Violet's like the good girl and whatnot, but there is like a whole like, not a whole chapter, but there's a whole chunk of time where her and her buddies are like casually plotting the murder of Kat
Right?
for no reason other than she's the ex of Zayden.
And she's from Bromiel or what? Bromiel?
Bromia? Is she from there? Brom-
Yeah, she's a
B?
Griffin rider.
It's P.
It's P. Yeah. It's
Bromiel.
Bromiel.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, she's Griffin rider.
And they're from
Bromiel. That's the neighboring
yeah, okay.
country
Of the continent.
of the continent.
That I couldn't be bothered to name.
Yeah,
so it's just the continent.
The continent. Yeah.
It's the only continent.
It's the only continent.
Yeah. Which, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
We have dragons, but we never fly over the beach.
Yeah, I think what really annoyed me about that whole, again, it's the same thing as with the infantry guys. As soon as you put the Basgiath Dragon Riders in the same vicinity as somebody else, they're like, well, we're better.
Yeah.
We're so much better.
Yeah.
We're so much better than them. Like,
Well, that's the whole
they're
thing,
no
like,
good.
Violet, like, very nearly fucked the whole thing up when they first brought the
Which
Griffin, the Griffin riders over. I always say Griffin because it's spelled with
It's
a Y.
spelled Griffin, yeah.
But
think
I know it's Griffin.
Yeah.
When the Griffin's riders come over, and she's like, well, we're not training with them because she doesn't want to work with Kat.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm sorry, you got to blow this entire
entire
operation
Yeah.
because of your petty little
Yeah.
vendetta.
And also, you could have Zayden
Yeah.
if you stopped being such a dickhead.
Exactly. You're the problem.
You're
here.
the problem. He wants to be with you.
Exactly. He very clearly doesn't want Kat. He loves her.
Yeah. He's
Also,
begging you to be in a relationship with
also,
her.
at some point, it becomes very clear that Kat's only interested in him because she wants the
The
throne or
power.
whatever.
Yeah.
Which, like, okay,
Okay.
cool for you.
Yeah, great.
I don't think Zayden would go for that.
Yeah.
So
Why are we fighting?
why are we fighting?
Why are we fighting?
Like, I don't think she'd never had a shot with him. So
yeah, so
why
just
are you-
ignore her?
being like a colossal bitch.
Don't be such a
I
fucking
know.
child about this. Yeah. Just on that note, with another Zayden Violet thing, this is like a minor thing, but it's a bit of a writing thing that really shit me off. The way that Yarros describes the way that Zayden touches Violet was weird. He was always like dragging his fingers over her skin, or like rubbing his hands on her face, or like spearing his hands through her hair. And I'm like, I really need you to settle down a little bit with like
I didn't
the
notice.
verbs that you're using here, because it just like, I'm like just rubbing her face. I'm like, what? No, and like speared his hand through it. I'm like, settle down.
Was
It's
this
weird.
in the throes of passion or just
No,
generally?
just generally.
Huh.
Like, you know, he'd come over and she'd be like, he dragged his fingers across my face. And I'm like, that doesn't
Your
seem
dragging
romantic.
isn't something. Trailed?
Yeah, trail feels like a, you know,
Yeah,
like a touch,
yeah.
but
A
drag
caress.
is like,
Yeah, it's like fingernails. yeah. Clawing at her
It's
face.
I don't know, this is giving me very strange vibes.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, that was one of the little things that annoyed me.
My notes, I've got part 2. Oh my god, this book is taking forever. Oh, the other thing that was really annoying. This whole podcast is just. Oh, by the way, this is annoying.
Yeah.
When they're at Orisha
Yeah.
and the throne's there,
Yeah.
and Violet's like, "Oh my god, it's your throne? Like, it's his house.
Yeah.
Whose throne did you think it was?
Who else would own it? He lives there, like, it's his house. I know, she's a fucking dumbass. She's so stupid.
When Andana woke up and she had the gimpy wing, the thing that immediately went through my head was Adun's dragon is a dead dragon.
Yep.
Thank you, How to Train Your Dragon.
I did have a quick note here just before they left Basgiath, and I have Fourth Wing winning Iron Squad every year feels like Gryffindor winning the House Cup every year.
Yeah.
Yes, obviously they won again because they're the best
They're
wing.
the best wing for reasons.
Yeah, because
everyone knows that 4 is the best number.
Obviously, yeah. So another problem that I had that was like a holdover from Fourth Wing, again, the action scenes suck.
So confusing. I never knew what was going on. A lot of the time I just kind of skip them because I'm like I just speed read them.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't
what's
tell
going on.
who was what.
And
like the whole end with the they had the, I don't know, it was just weird.
The thing, so my biggest problem was she will have this idea for what should be a super cool action scene. So like when the Griffins are having to like walk up the hill,
Yeah.
because like they can't fly high enough or
altitude,
whatever,
yeah.
which is like okay, whatever, this is dumb, but they have
So
to.
they
They
can't
have to
fly at altitude, but they can climb.
They can climb. So like the Dragon Riders and the Griffin Riders and the Griffins have to like walk up this super dangerous trap-filled slope mountain, and it's foggy, and the Wyverns start attacking them out of the fog,
Yep.
and the dragons like show up and are like, okay, we're having like this misty dogfight, and I'm like, this should be
Really
so cool. Like I can see in my mind like how that would play out in a movie, and like, you know, Violet's on Tan's back and they can't see anything, and then there's a wyvern like fly out of the mist, and like, you know, the wyverns are trying to pick the Griffin Rider. But all she does is like Violet gets on Tan, they fly up really high, and she zaps them all and it's done. And I was like,
Oh. Okay.
cool. Great. That was
a little bit of a
fucking
Superman
anticlimactic.
compliment.
It
complex.
is. It's
Yeah.
like
She's too cool.
she's too cool, and I'm like, if you couldn't see them, like the mist was like a really good excuse for Violet to not really be able to use her powers because she can't see a target. I mean, her aim sucks anyway.
She doesn't know what other dragons are in there.
Yeah, exactly. So
stuck them.
you could have like really played up the tension of like we can't see them until suddenly like one appears out of the mist, and like we're trying to defend the Griffin Riders on the mountain while also really not being able to see, and like the dragons are probably like, because their wingspan is so huge, like it would be cool if they couldn't get close enough to the, you know, like there's so many elements that could have made that such an interesting and engaging action scene, and it just very much feels like Yarros was like, this is too hard. We'll just zap them.
Exactly.
Can't be bothered.
Yeah.
It's over now. We won.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, come on, this book is so boring.
Yeah. It just went on for a really long time.
Yeah.
Also, the other thing that really perplexed me, no Xaden POV.
Right? So, you know how I was like, it shit me off that there was one Xaden POV chapter at the end of the last book, and you were like, oh, well, maybe she's gonna...
setting it up.
Guess not.
Nope.
Guess
Nothing.
fucking not.
We didn't even get to read his letters.
That made
Like,
me so
Xaden
mad.
sent me a letter. Next chapter.
I
Where's the letter?
almost threw the book.
Like, I know she put it in like little snippets in this thingy. I'm like,
I want to read the whole thing.
I want to read the letter.
I want to read the letter.
You tell me there's a letter. Let me read the letter.
Yeah.
You haven't given me his point of view, so let me have his
read
letter.
it. Yeah. I was the same. I had a note and I was like, oh my god, he wrote her a letter. That's so sweet.
I love letters.
I love letters. And then I was like, what the fuck? Where's the letter?
Where's
the
letter?
fucking letter?
Where is it?
Why am I not getting...
I was so mad.
So mad.
So mad.
Yeah, that was one of those moments where I was like, I have to put this down for a second because I am so mad
I need to walk away.
that there's... I did not get to read the fucking letter.
I know. That really, I was like, what do you mean?
What do you mean?
What?
do you
I was
mean?
like, I went back
I
and
know.
forth. I'm like, am I missing a page?
Where's
I
the
don't
letter?
understand.
Where's the fucking
Give
letter?
me the letter.
Yeah.
That's really, no Xaden POV was really weird because that just means that last chapter in Fourth Wing completely
Completely
missed.
random,
Like,
right?
there was no call for it.
No reason for it to be there.
Yeah, and honestly, I think this book would have actually been improved by having Xaden's point
Because
of view.
he's off doing
He's off
shit.
doing stuff
While Violet's sitting around twiddling her thumbs at
Exactly.
school.
Like, we could have had much less whinging about not being able to tell her friends.
Yeah.
And had Zayden's point of view.
He's off fighting
doing
in a
things.
war.
Yeah, he's getting grievously maimed and, like...
Wouldn't it have been great to be able to see what happened to him?
Exactly. Those are cool parts of the story. Why didn't we
Yes.
get to see them?
Oh my god, I know. I was the same. I was like, he is doing generally much more interesting
Yeah.
things, at least through the first half of the book,
Yeah.
than Violet is.
Yeah.
And we don't get to see any of it.
No.
And it's just like, oh yeah, he come back all cut to pieces. He's like, no, it's fine. And you're like, I guess we have to believe him
Yeah.
because we weren't there.
We weren't there.
Which is a real fucking pity.
Yeah. Yeah. This book smacks to me a little bit like, I think because Fourth Wing was so successful, you know how we've mentioned it before, it's happened a lot, like with the Cassandra Clare books, like the editing just falls away the more successful they are, because they're like, well, people are going to read it anyway.
Yeah. And there's more pressure to get the book out quicker,
faster,
and
so that's what this felt like. It felt to me like it just needed someone with a red pen
you go through
to go through it and just like,
get rid of this,
don't need this,
get
don't
rid
need
of
that,
this.
don't need this.
Yeah. I fully agree.
Because I think if it had been condensed, I would have enjoyed it a lot more.
Yeah, me too.
I still would have thought Violet was a dumb bitch.
Yeah, absolutely.
But, you know, she was a dumb bitch in the first one too.
Yeah,
And that
exactly.
didn't bother me as much then,
No.
because I don't think we spent as long
Just
dwelling
listening
on
to
it.
her fucking
Yeah.
rattle on about stupid shit.
Her disability representation was better in this one. It wasn't so ham-fisted, I felt.
Yes.
So I did like that. And the inclusion of signing, I thought, was actually kind
Yeah,
of cool.
that was cool.
I was a little bit confused as to why all of the marked people knew sign language. It was never really
Maybe they're just cool like that.
mentioned. Yeah, which is fine if it is, but it would have been good because both Jazinia and Violet always seemed surprised when they knew it. So it wasn't common knowledge.
No.
But it's not really explained as to why they always know it. I was half expecting, like, someone else who uses sign language to pop up and explain why.
Yeah.
But they just know it. And it felt a little bit because it was like, I can't be bothered having them not know it.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to have them know it kind of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought the inclusion of sign language was actually really cool because you definitely don't see that much.
No. I mean, you know, obviously it was there in the first book when Violet was talking to Jacinia, but it was huge that whichever one of the interchangeable boys who I can never remember who had the crush on Jacinia.
I think it was Bodhi, wasn't it?
No, it was Riddick or Sawyer, who I just can't tell them apart. They're like the same
The
person.
comedic reliefs.
Yeah.
I think
the other guys in the squad. There's two
it might
of
have
them.
been Sawyer, because Sawyer was the one that got his leg. Wasn't he injured?
Oh.
One of them was injured. It was that one.
Yeah, but I don't.
I don't know.
I like one of the notes I have at the end is like the rest of the squad and entirely interchangeable. Like I cannot.
And Bodhi is literally just Liam 2.0.
Yeah.
Like
He's just there.
he's just literally Liam again.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah. I have a note that is like, it feels like Yarros really fucking hates the Griffin Riders, because it feels like everything in this world is designed specifically to fuck them over. Like, it just feels like she's like, the dragons are the cool ones, and the Griffin Riders are just not as good. And so everything, and I can't remember exactly what made me write this, but I was definitely thinking about like they can't fly as high, and like there was some other thing that they couldn't do that was like not as good as the dragons. And it just felt like she was like, okay, they have these, like they can fly and like they're okay, but they're really not as cool as dragons. You have to make sure that the dragons are the coolest cool. And that fed into another point I had that is like, I think Yarros has done too much work making the dragons incredibly badass.
Yeah.
Because I actually feel like, I don't feel like anything is a threat to the dragons.
No.
Like she keeps saying, oh, like, you know, the wyverns can kill dragons. And I'm like, how?
Yeah.
Like the wyverns are like smaller and...
And if you take out one, you take out like four.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, apart from like numerical superiority, it doesn't really feel like they have any advantage over dragons, because Yarros has spent so much time making the dragons so badass. You know, like their scales are impenetrable and they're huge and they're, got, you know, weapon tails,
Well, I mean,
and they can
they're
breathe
dragons.
flame. They're dragons.
Yeah.
You know.
Which also, like, it makes, like, why are they so on that sort of train? Like, why are they so worried about them finding out about baby dragons and the dreamless sleep?
Yeah.
Like, no one in their sane mind is going to go and try and kill a baby
Fuck
dragon.
dragons.
Because they're dragons.
They're dragons. Yeah. And I feel like you actually mentioned How to Train Your Dragon earlier, like I feel like that is a real counterpoint, because it's like dragons are cool and kind of scary, but they are just animals.
Yeah.
You know, and so they are,
Yes.
you know, they have weaknesses, they have strengths, there's ways that you can, you know,
outsmart them
or kill them, or,
yeah.
you know, whatever the case may be. It's basically like, you know, a lion or a tiger or something.
Yeah.
It's like,
it
is a dangerous
yeah,
animal,
predator.
but it is an animal.
But yeah.
You know, maybe, you know, more intelligent than your average cat, but like, you know, in that kind of ballpark. Whereas I feel like Yarros' dragons are so unbelievably powerful. They're hyper intelligent. They can, you know, they have all these extra powers. Their tails are weapons. They can breathe fire. Like, it
Like,
takes
really, why are they even
why
there?
is that even like a
why?
yeah
Why do they tolerate humans at all? Really?
yeah
Like,
and like, why are they scared of the wyvern? It just doesn't feel like there is a, like, the threat feels manufactured.
Yeah.
And it feels like in order for a dragon to actually be killed or hurt, it really feels like she kind of has to tone down the dragon a bit in order for that to happen. The same way that, you know, like we were saying earlier, like she tones down the character's intelligence so that she can have a revelation.
Yeah.
It feels like the dragons become instantly less cool when they go into battle, so that there is some kind of risk.
Yeah.
And I'm just kind of like, oh yeah, okay. Like, it just, I don't know. It's a bit boring.
We haven't touched on it, so this is completely different. We haven't touched on it. What did you think of Xaden's second gift?
Oh, that he can read minds?
Yeah.
It's for Twilight.
Yeah. Made a lot of sense, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. My notes about that was like, oh shit, Xaden is a mind reader. Damn. Again, I'm sure Violet will be totally normal about this.
Yeah. yeah.
Yeah.
And what about the twist at the very end?
That Xaden's a venom.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
I don't get it.
Fuck that. So, obviously, like, you become a venom if you suck power from living things, I think. Like, I think that's... So rather than using, like, your own internal, like, battery and your dragon's battery, if you pull energy from other living things, that's what turns you into a venom.
Yeah.
And as I understand it, he was, like, so trapped and about to die that he, like, instinctively reached out and pulled in power from... So he kind of, like, accidentally became a venom. That was the vibe I got from it.
So you don't think he's been a venom the whole time?
Oh, no.
Oh.
No. I think because he was... what's his face? The venom had him, like, trapped, or, like, it was, like, killing him.
Right.
In that last chapter.
Oh, okay.
And Xaden, like, to save himself or save Violet, I can't remember exactly what happened. That whole last section was so fucking confusing.
Yeah,
no
that's the
idea what
thing.
was
That's
going
why I'm so confused. I'm like, I don't understand.
no. I think
Okay.
he turned himself into a venom in that moment to
Right.
either save himself or save Violet. I can't remember which.
Oh, that's fine then.
No, but like, fuck. Zayden is my favorite character for number
He's
one.
gonna be fine. He's just gonna be like, yeah, look, you can be venom and not be a bad guy.
I mean, yeah, that's obviously like the vibe, but I'm like, it feels like another reason to cause drama between Violet and Zayden.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And it just makes me want to stab somebody in the eyeball because I'm so fucking sick of it.
I know, that's the thing. That's the problem with if you're getting them together in the first book.
Yeah.
And you've got 3 or apparently 5 books it's going to be now. She keeps
What?
adding books.
No, stop.
Why would she?
Bring us from this prison.
Everyone, why would she stop? Like, we're all in it.
I don't want to.
But yeah, that's the reason why it's really bad if you do that, because then you have to spend subsequent books
Yeah.
like
keeping them apart,
keeping
or
them
finding
apart,
reasons
or-
for them to
yeah.
fight or be separated.
yeah, or
Which-
God forbid, just be a happy couple.
This is what annoys me. I'm like, just let them be together.
Yeah, they're still gonna have the same struggles.
There is enough going on
Yeah.
in this book. Like, and that's the thing. This book is too long.
Yeah.
So if you take out all of the bullshit about Xaden and Violet arguing about whether you should tell your significant other every single secret you have,
Which I'm sorry.
is
Oh my God.
stupid.
Like, people
Have
don't...
secrets.
And they're not even secrets, though. They're just... Sometimes there's just things that you just don't tell people.
Yeah.
And it's not because, like, oh, I'm keeping it a secret. It's just because it literally didn't fucking come up. It's not relevant.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like, yes, this thing happened once, but I'm not going to just randomly pop up and be like, hey, let me tell you about the time me mum baked bread.
Yeah.
And I was really happy about it. Like...
Yeah, and like her Violet's reasoning is like, I won't ask things about him in case I have to dump him because of the answer. And it's like, okay, we know she's going to end up with him anyway. But also, it's so fucking dangerous because every time she comes up against something where she's like, well, I won't ask him because I might have to break up with him over the answer, that information gets somebody killed.
Yeah.
Or nearly killed.
Yeah.
Or like get somebody into danger. And I'm like, if you had just spoken to your fucking boyfriend about this and like he is not going to put the revolution before you because he's fucking head over heels in love with you. So just ask him. And then don't
also-
give shit about the answer.
But, yeah. But the whole thing, like, I'm not going to ask, he should just tell me.
Oh my God,
I'm
I hate
like,
that.
Do you
What-
want
he
him to, like, sit down and, like, write an autobiography?
Right.
Like,
He doesn't know what you want to
no.
know.
If
What
you
do
want to
wanna
know something, ask something and he'll tell you.
Yeah.
Like, he's clearly demonstrated that multiple times throughout because every time she asks something,
He
tells
tells
her. So, like...
Just speak to him.
infuriating.
I know, it's so annoying. Like, there's, you can maybe make the argument that sometimes in some circumstances you would be like, I shouldn't have to ask you like X thing.
Yeah.
Like, you should just this is a piece of information that you should probably just tell me.
Like, granted, before they met Kat, he probably should have said, "Hey, by the way, this is
she's
my
my
ex."
Yeah,
that would have been
definitely.
a good heads up.
Exactly. But most of the time, and most of the stuff that she's talking about, it's like, firstly, how does he know what you want to know?
Well, he does.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's probably why you got
I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. That puts a lot of stuff
And then he's hearing, I don't want to ask that because if I know the answer, I'll break up with him. So of course he's not going to fucking tell her. That makes so much sense.
It makes so much sense. From his point of view, it doesn't make shit sense out of her point of view.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's really annoying. Also the fact that it's called being intrinsic.
Intrinsic, isn't it?
I think it's intrinsic.
I thought it was intrinsic.
It
It makes more sense to me if it's intrinsic.
Does it though? Why do you not just call it telepathy like everybody else?
I don't know. Hang on, I'm going to Google it. I thought it was intrinsic because it's like an intrinsic. Oh no, maybe it is intrinsic.
It is. I'm pretty sure I wrote it down because I was like, that's not a word and it's stupid. Why did you make up a new word for something that already exists?
My brain was just like, that's a stupid word, we're deleting that and pretending it doesn't exist.
I'm pretty sure I would have definitely written, like, I wouldn't have written it that way because I would have auto-corrected.
I wonder if it's like another, you know how she randomly uses other languages because they're cool?
Yeah.
I wonder if it's another language.
Maybe. No, it sounds like fucked up English, but...
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, so that's stupid. Yeah. I've also got to, I can't remember what this is in terms of, but I said, how anticlimactic indeed, Violet. Even the characters recognize how boring the action is in this book.
Yeah. My last note before the end of the book was, because I have headings, so I've got chapter I don't fucking know. Clearly Donna is the seventh type of dragon.
Yep.
And that's the
Yep.
last thing I wrote.
Yep, my last notes are, yes, Deus Ex Andana. What's the bet? Andana is a super secret 7th type of dragon. Nailed it.
Yep. Yep.
And then I've got, man, this ending is a fucking bummer. I mean, I'm sure there's a solution to Zayden being a Venin, or we'll find out it's not necessarily evil or some shit, but I guess we won't be getting any happy times with Zayden and Vi anytime soon. It's just depressing.
One last thing before we go.
Yes.
What do you reckon Violet's second signet's going to be?
I don't
Apparently
know.
it's been hinted at already.
Oh, really?
Through the books.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, it's not that she's super smart.
Is it fooling everyone into thinking she's super smart?
Yeah, she can manipulate people's opinions on
Yeah.
that. I don't know.
I kind of...
Hypermobility.
Yeah. She's really flexible.
Really flexible.
Um,
I don't know.
One of the things I thought could be possible was she's some sort of like she strengthens other people's signets, because there's 2 instances where like Rihanna specifically says I can't pull through these walls.
And then she does
and then
it.
when Violet's present, she drives
does
through
it.
the wall. And then the other time is when Mira specifically says I can't do wards this far away from her
and
wards.
then she does it.
And then she does it when she's standing next to Violet.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
So I think she's some sort of like
Like an amplifier.
amplifier. Yeah,
Yeah, that would make sense.
that's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, I don't know.
Although I do have something else in my notes about a distance wielder. I don't know what that is though.
No, me neither.
Apparently they're super rare, which I was like, well,
Well,
that's
obviously
what Violet's
that's
going to
what
be.
it is.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think to wrap up, like, the relationship between Zayden and Violet was just the worst thing.
Yeah.
Honestly. I just
It
can't.
was frustrating.
I just can't with it. I'm so fucking over it. This book needed to be edited so much. Like, it is so long.
It just really needed a good edit.
Yeah.
And I think if it had that, I probably would have enjoyed it to a similar level of Fourth Wing. Fourth Wing, it's just funny because, yeah, as I said at the start, like, reading this made me realize how much I did actually enjoy Fourth Wing.
Yeah, same.
Because this was hard.
Yeah, it was slog.
Like, it hurt my hands.
I kept
to hold
thinking,
the book.
I just kept thinking, like, how is this not over yet?
Yeah. It just really
It just went
drags.
on and on and on and on. I think if it hadn't been for the Violet and Zayden thing, I probably would have enjoyed it more.
Yeah.
I just found that so annoying, and Violet so grating and so stupid.
That compared with her, like, whining about not being able to tell her friends.
Yes.
Like, I think if you took both of those things out and just toned them down, I think the whole thing would have actually been much more palatable.
Yeah,
but that was
absolutely.
it was
just
so
too much.
in your face.
Yeah.
It was just like, oh my god.
And it's just like all of her reasoning for not getting back together with Zayden just didn't make any sense. It was stupid. And so it was just like, I'm not on board with your points. Like, you're not making good points. You're not making solid arguments. You're not saying anything that makes me believe that this argument is valid. So just fucking get over it.
Yeah.
And get back together with him.
And like the crux of the matter is that, like, she clearly loves him and wants him anyway.
Yeah.
So what does it matter?
So yeah, just get over it.
Just get over it.
Like, really, are you going to throw away your opportunity to be with the man you love on principle?
Yeah.
Really?
On a stupid ass
A
principle.
stupid principle? Stupid principle?
Yeah.
You stupid girl?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like my biggest thing. Because I just didn't care. You know, and I think the thing that made me care about Fourth Wing was, like, I got invested in the romance. And I got invested in the relationship. And the dragons were cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and like when Zayden and Violet were actually together,
yeah,
I really like that.
yeah.
But the parts where they were apart,
Yeah, so annoying.
just grating.
Which, if you chopped out every one of those from Violet's point of view and replaced it with Zayden's point of view,
whole different
thing.
Would have been
Because
great.
I would have much rather listened to Zayden whine about Violet not listening to him.
Yes.
And
Yeah,
being
because
a fuck's
he's right.
'Cause
So
he's
you're
right.
like damn straight.
damn straight. And like the man's head over heels for her.
Yeah.
Like I would have much rather read that and have also whatever he was doing
Yes.
off at the border and whatever, all his challenges and things.
Yeah.
Just for a change of pace. I
Yeah.
think I got bored of listening to Violet's thoughts.
100%.
Like,
They're the same. They just
Yeah.
repeat over
So
and over again.
annoying.
Yeah. I agree.
So,
Yeah.
I think she's a better writer than Sarah J. Maas.
Yeah.
And as much as I hate Violet, I don't think I hate her as much as Feyre.
Yeah, see, I hate Feyre. Violet is just really annoying.
She's just annoying.
Yeah.
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 So I
She's
think
just dumb.
I would still pick this over Akatar,
100%.
but big step down from
Big
Fourth
step
Wing.
down from Fourth Wing. We just need to see Onyx Storm.
Yes.
I am actually looking forward to
Yeah, me
reading
too.
it.
I'm looking forward to reading it.
Which is
So catch us back
yeah,
here.
after January when that comes out.
Yeah, after the
Or whatever
the
this
book has come out.
Is going to come out, but yeah,
Yeah, so we'll probably release this around the time that
Onyx Storm comes
Onyx
out.
Storm comes
Yeah.
out. So yes, we're gonna read that and then
Fingers crossed it's better.
fingers crossed.
Because yeah, I was surprised by how disappointed I was.
I was
by
so
this.
disappointed.
I was like, oh, it's not
I was
fun.
like, I know.
I really, really wanted to have fun again, but
Yeah.
I didn't.
I know this sucks.
Yeah. Kind of.
Okay, well, I think that's probably it
Mhm.
for Iron Flame.
Yep. Tell us what you thought.
Yeah, let us know.
Because I mean, I don't know, I guess I didn't really look for other people's opinions. Like, normally I do go on
No.
Goodreads and read the reviews, but I don't know if I did on this one.
I
So
don't
I'm curious to
normally.
see what everyone else, like,
Yeah,
obviously the book is still really popular, everyone still loves the franchise.
Yeah.
But
Did you think it was as good?
did
as
you think it
Fourth
was as
Wing?
good as Fourth Wing? Yeah, because like I still am quite invested in the franchise based on what I thought of Fourth Wing.
Yes, me too.
Not so much this book.
No.
I feel like this book is going to be the book that no one talks about.
Yeah.
It's a bit like
Yeah,
Goblet of Fire.
I feel like everything that I've
Or the-
seen on social media has been talking about Onyx Storm.
Yeah,
It hasn't
Yeah.
really been talking about what happened in Iron Flame, other than postulating what might happen with Xaden and the
Yeah.
Venom situation.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah.
so save yourself the trouble. Just read the last chapter.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know.
If you get to a section where Xaden and Violet are apart, just skip ahead.
Just skip ahead. Yeah,
Flick
you
through.
it's not important.
But yes, please do let us know what everyone else's
What you
thoughts
think,
are.
what you thought
of this book.
about Violet, about anything that we've said.
Yeah.
Give us some differing opinions.
Yeah.
Or the same opinion parroted back.
Yeah, just
We
agree
love
with
an
us,
echo
that's
chamber.
fine.
Um,
We don't mind if you agree with us.
Exactly. So, if you would like to do that, you can do that several ways.
Yeah.
You can email us at whatwewrotepod@gmail.com. It's been a while. Or you can catch us. It's been a while. You can catch us on Facebook or Instagram at What We Wrote Podcast
And TikTok.
and TikTok. We have a TikTok.
We have a TikTok.
We don't really use it. We have one. Someone wants to tell us how to use it. That'd be great. And the Tumblr.
Yeah, and we have
Yeah.
a Tumblr also at What We Wrote Podcast, which I swear to God I'll start posting on again someday.
Yeah.
I've been really busy, okay?
It's been hard.
It's hard work.
Yeah. Hard.
But yes, we do have a Tumblr, so feel free. We actually have had a message from a Tumblr follower who started listening to the
yes.
pod. So shout out to our Tumblr folks.
Yeah.
Glad you're here with
Yes.
us, because
Yeah.
it's nice to hear from you.
We have had a couple of really lovely messages,
Yeah,
actually. It's
we
just
have.
so nice when
So
people
nice.
talk to us. And
They
it's
go
like,
straight to the pool room.
yeah, they do. We have, just so you know, we do have a literal, like a pool room
Yep.
in
our
our
Discord.
Discord where we put all of your comments and your emails
So
and
we
stuff.
can go back and read
and
them
make
when we feel
ourselves feel
sad.
better. Yeah. So it's called the pool room.
It's called the pool room, yeah.
So please
Just keep
give us
sending-
things to put in our pool room. We love it.
Keep sending us beautiful
Yeah,
messages.
yeah. But otherwise, we will see you next week with a
regular
regularly
episode.
scheduled episode.
Yeah.
And we'll see you.
Yeah. Talk to you then.
Talk to you then.
Bye.
Bye.